And then after that, Luka Doncic started taking over. Luka Magic, he started taking over. And guess who's guarding him? LeBron James. Welcome to Refuse to Lose. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm your host today. Today we're going to talk about the Lakers versus the Dallas Mavericks. Listen, the Lakers, man, they are probably the worst team on all ball defense in the NBA. There's no communication. People look lost off ball. People are getting wide open shots. It just looked terrible. The Dallas Mavericks in the first half, they were wide open for the 3-point shots, and they were hitting them, and that's why they got the big lead. But then in the second half, they were missing their 3-point shots, and the Lakers started hitting theirs, and the Mavericks started to get, I want to say riled, but they kept making these careless turnovers, and Lakers made a comeback. But my whole point is, the reason why the Lakers came back is because Dallas they were not making their wide open threes. The Lakers on contested threes, I haven't looked at the stat, but I know it's probably terrible because against the New Orleans, every game you watch with the Lakers, people are getting wide open shots. Now, the thing is, THT, all right, the guy that the Lakers were saying he was untradeable going into the season. THT, he played pretty good in the first half, not great, but he played pretty good. And then he was like, for a good stretch, he was kind of their offense. And he had an ankle injury, and then he went to locker room, came back out. When he came back out from that locker room, he looked totally different. He looked so sloppy on the court, so sloppy on defense, right? On hustle plays. Like every time I look up, he's on the floor. Every time I look up, somebody's blowing past him. Every time I look up, he's missing an assignment. He looked terrible. He looked so lost in the second half. All right. Malik Monk, who I like. Malik Monk just couldn't finish at the rim. He had a lot of good looks at the rim. He just couldn't finish. But Malik Monk, what he kept doing, they would kick the ball to him on the wing, and he would either hesitate on the three or pump fake and try to go to the cup. Malik Monk, shoot the three. Because I'm realizing watching LeBron James and the crew, they are allowing Westbrook to shoot. They're allowing THT to shoot. So, and then you got Dwight Howard on the court. That's why LeBron started at center. So when they're not respecting your teammates' 3-point shot, that means clogging at the paint for LeBron James. Like I always been saying, LeBron James, his biggest success has been when his teammates are making threes and playing defense. Spreading the floor out and you open the lane for LeBron is dangerous. So Westbrook, listening to the crowd, he's listening to the noise. I believe if you're wide open, bro, shoot the three. You want to become at least a threat. Now they're treating Westbrook like Rondo with the Celtics. They are giving like Westbrook on top of the key, cause on the free throw line guarding Westbrook. They're giving Westbrook all the time, all the space in the world. He's not even taking an attempt. I don't remember him shooting a three last night. I remember him shooting those mid-range off the dribble that keep breaking. I'd rather him shoot a wide open three than that mid-range off the dribble he keep trying to shoot. So my thing is ATHT, Malik Monk, Westbrook, like Kent Bazemore, he played okay. When they passed him the ball on the 3-point line or the corner, whatever, he shot it and he makes it. All right. I believe like 3 weekend specials ago, I was mentioning they should play Bazemore more. I don't know why they stopped playing Bazemore. Bazemore is one of their best defenders, and percentage-wise, he's one of their best 3-point shooters. So that's what they need, 3-and-D guys. So Melo, Melo, listen, man, Melo's doing the most he could. Melo actually played, like, it was a few times he was guarding Luka Doncic, and he played pretty good on Luka. I'm not like he stayed in front of Luka. He actually played with some effort. So now the Lakers shows you in the third quarter that they can actually play hard, including LeBron James. In the third quarter, they were actually playing hard. They outscored the Mavericks 31-14. The Mavs, though, were 1 for 9. Like I said, they couldn't make it three to save their life. While the Lakers were 7 for 12 from three, while LeBron's hitting 3 threes in a row, one almost from half court. So they had energy. They was playing hard. They was forcing turnovers. And that's the problem with the Lakers. They don't play with intensity, man. They don't play with intensity. So when they don't play with intensity, they get blown off the court like they did with the Pelicans. No intensity. And it starts with your leader. LeBron had a lot of intensity in the third quarter. Throughout the rest of the game, not really. Well, the first like 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, they had intensity because it carried over from the third quarter. But once the Mavericks made a run in the fourth, the Lakers' intensity dropped. Crazy. So the good thing about the Mavericks, the Lakers rallied all the way back, took the lead, and then Dinwiddie hit their only three, which was crucial. It was 84-80, I believe. And Dinwiddie hit a three, a pull-up three. That was the only three they hit. It kind of killed the momentum. And then they went into the fourth quarter. They actually still had a run, while the Mavericks going back and forth with them. But Brunson, starting the fourth quarter, he actually kept them in the game. The Mavericks, he scored 7 straight points. But Westbrook got their last. Well, LeBron got that step back when he made Bullock turn around. That was a momentum killer. I mean that gained some momentum. Then Brunson came down. Luka got the ball, passing to Brunson. He hit a three. So Brunson kept killing the Lakers' momentum early in the fourth quarter. And then Westbrook got a layup. I believe the score was 1-on-1 and 94, I believe. And then after that, Luka Doncic started taking over. Luka Magic, he started taking over. And guess who was guarding him? LeBron James. LeBron James was guarding him. He hit a sideways fadeaway on LeBron. He hit a float on LeBron. He did a floater alley-oop on LeBron. I mean, it was great. Now, the LeBron James, he had 4 turnovers, not a lot. But we killed Westbrook on his turnovers. We destroyed Westbrook on his turnovers. Westbrook would have 2 turnovers, but we would kill those 2 turnovers because they look so ugly. LeBron James had 4 ugly turnovers. 4 ugly turnovers, y'all. He had 4 ugly turnovers. For the first one, it was just, I don't know. He was backing up Luka, and Luka swiped it. So I'm not going to count that. But he had 2 turnovers, sloppy turnovers that turned into fast break points. And his last turnover in the fourth quarter, with 1 minute left, he just threw a bad pass. It was a give and go. They threw the ball, LeBron cut to the basket, and he tried to pass it to somebody. It was a terrible pass, tip pass. But luckily, the Lakers stopped them, and LeBron comes down and airballs a 3. I mean, LeBron, man, he had his moments that I was like, is this LeBron James? Come on, man. He was so careless at times. All right. But listen, Luka Magic, y'all. The Mavericks have won, I believe, 21. I believe they're 21-7 in their last 28 games. 21-7. Because the Mavericks adjusted. Luka had a bad start. He got in shape, and now he's looking great, man. And listen, the Mavericks, man, is a team. I'm listening. Luka already went head-to-head with the Clippers 2 years in a row. And y'all saw what he did with the Clippers. And the Clippers were a great team both years. Imagine when he played. I want to see Luka against a different team other than the Clippers. And they had two good defenders, too. They had multiple defenders on that team. I want to see Luka against another team other than the Clippers with the current roster they have right now, because Dinwiddie was a great pickup for them. He's another person outside of Brunson that could get a bucket on his own, like an ISO ball. He could facilitate also. He has great court vision, and he, like I said, he could score one-on-one, get a bucket on his own. And they're doing this without Hardaway. Tim Hardaway is a great piece for them from the 3. All right, because Luka's getting double almost every single time he kicks it out. All right. So with Tim Hardaway in the lineup, it's going to be dangerous. So I want to see them in the playoff. I can't wait to see them in the playoff because Luka Magic is going to be dangerous. So the Lakers, man, I don't know. That's 3 straight, y'all. That's 3 straight. So, and then I got the Warriors next. The Warriors lost to Minnesota, but the Warriors, they're not losing to the Lakers. All right. So that's all I have for you guys today. And I'll see y'all next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. We really appreciate that. If you are listening to this on you or watching this on YouTube, we would like for you to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, etc., we would like for you to follow us on those platforms. Also, hit the notification button so you can be notified when we're out. And last but not least, no matter what platform you're listening to or you're watching it on, share it with someone you know, and they could be part of the movement also. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.